行くぞはっGenocide Kata!
What's up, everybody? Welcome back. This is Forgo, and today we have quite a few things to talk about, so let's just dive right on into it. The first thing I want to mention is we have this new Valentine Fighter Selection event where we can choose between King, Mary, Kazumi, Mei Li, and Lovely Alice. Now, as to which one you should pick, maybe some of you don't have any of these characters, you do need a purple attack team and RHD, Reviving Hell's Dungeon, past tier 40, although King really isn't the best of characters and not a character I'd really recommend for it, unless you just love King and you want to use her. I mean, you can use her there if you have the right cards, if you have the right strikers. I'm sure you can put in some work. And then you have Mary. Unfortunately, Mary is a red attack fighter. She's a decent character. She's okay, but really you're going to find that you just don't need this character at all. And really the same for Kazumi. Kazumi does have this PG rate leadership for balanced type fighters. She could prove to be useful in some niche situations. This actually goes up to 20%. As you can see here, but that's about it. But Mei Li is going to be a really good one for RHD because you do need a green defensive team past tier 40, and she's actually really good. She has multiple super armor skills. She's going to be really easy to play in there. She's actually a really great character for it. And then you have Lovely Alice. And Lovely Alice, even though she's a red attack fighter, she has an amazing leadership for red fighters with the increased red element fighter attack by 65%. And she's actually freaking amazing for the guild raid on hard mode for your leadership for your red fighters. You can put her with Kyo and Kay, Rachel and Kay, Rachel and Kyo, whatever. You have two burn characters for hard mode, and you got this amazing leadership. Usually, whenever I play hard mode and guild raid, I just use Lovely Alice for the leadership, and I just fluctuate and switch between my two damage dealing burn characters. And that's it. And I can easily get the max score no matter what. So this is pretty freaking cool. I'm going to select that later. I still haven't decided who I want to pick. It's the last day for Lovely Kula here. So make sure that you watch all your ads, collect all your tickets, and make sure you do all this. We'll probably end up doing this today. We'll come back to that in a little bit. And then we have a new roulette for Yuri. This is amazing because Yuri is a blue defensive fighter. And actually, you need a blue defensive team in RHD past tier 40. So she actually is a really awesome character. So they put a character in the roulette that's actually very, very useful for all of us. Even though she's a gold border, she's still going to be really good for RHD. When it comes to RHD, all that matters is the awakened level. It doesn't really, and plus she has super armor from her core. She's just a really good character for it. So I'm really happy to see that they put her in here. And just like what they've done with all the previous roulette characters, you can craft her memories, which is awesome. I actually already have 4 memories for this girl, so I only need 3 more memories to be able to take her up to level 50, which is pretty much what you're going to need. You're going to need her to get a 5-star in RHD, but this is amazing. This is amazing. And by the way, Kula here, even though her roulette ends today, you're still going to be able to farm her souls in the soul quest and hopefully get enough extra memories if you need them. And really, you can do the same for Yuri as well, but this is going to be going on for another 20 days. So if you still need memories for Kula, I would keep farming in the soul quest for her. This is also the last day for this super mission here. Make sure that you do all of these quests. Make sure you get all of these things so you can get all these hammers, these imprint stones, and so on. Don't miss out on this. This is the last day this is going to be here, and then it goes bye-bye. And then the next thing we want to talk about is the new character, and that is Mian. Now, Mian looks amazing. Now, this is one beautiful, beautiful character. I love her because she's very unique. I love the outfit that she's wearing. I love the mask. Very cool. She is a yellow attack fighter. She has an increased attack type fighter attack by 40% and decreased damage received by 12%. Now, this is actually a pretty decent leadership for Guild Raid. And there's a reason I'm bringing this up, because the decreased damage received by 12% is actually very important, especially for attack type fighters, since they're usually pretty fragile. And when you're facing Rugal, especially in lunatic mode, and there's a reason I'm bringing up lunatic mode also, as you guys will see in her core effect, she's going to decrease that damage received. She's going to make her characters a lot tankier. And with imprint stones that we can put on her characters, with maybe even a card set we can put on characters, I've made videos about this in the past, you can actually survive Rugal's onslaught to hopefully do more damage over time. So it's a decent leadership, and it could prove to be useful in the future, especially in Guild Raid. And she has a 12% strike skill attack damage increase, which is very nice because 2 of her active skills are strike skills. She has the penetration increase, the attack increase, and then she has a 6% blast skill attack damage increase, which is good because her second skill is a blast skill. She has 20% PG rate, which is very important because she has a 5 PG card. That kind of sucks. I wish she had a 3 PG card. Maybe we'll get one in the future, but it is what it is. And then she has a 3.2% critical rate increase. And this is very important for this character, but it actually gets better. She has a 50% chance to reset the cooldown of her third skill on a 15-second cooldown and deals starlight damage equal 90% of attack to the target upon landing an active skill as a critical hit. So when you land critical hits, you're going to deal starlight damage. And this is why I bring up Guild Raid, especially Lunatic. We have our second character that can apply starlight damage. The first was Elizabeth. Now we have Mian, which is pretty cool. But unfortunately, if you notice, it is, starlight damage equals 90% of attack to target upon landing a critical hit. This is not a dot effect that actually lasts for 6 seconds like Elizabeth's or Kyo's burn. So she's not going to be very good for Guild Raid just because of this. And that's a real bum deal that she isn't going to be good for it. But I will be testing it just to confirm this. But knowing that it's only going to apply for about a second makes me think that she probably won't be that good for Guild Raid at least. And if you read further here, she reflects freeze. So she's going to be a counter to Kula, Swimsuit Mature. She's going to destroy characters like that because she's going to use their core against them. Every time they do their freeze, she's going to freeze them. And that takes away their biggest weapons. Not having that CC is massive. So she is already looking like a very strong character and a very good character against certain other characters because of this. And then she increased attack by 5% and critical rate by 2% for 5 seconds for each attack, and this stacks up to 5. So essentially, she's going to be getting 25% extra attack and 10% extra critical rate. Well, 10% extra critical rate and 3.2% critical rate. She's going to have native 13.2% critical rate, which means that the chances of her doing starlight damage are extremely high. And then when you look at her skills, she has an immunity on her first skill, which is a strike skill. By the way, she has low cooldowns. That's something to always keep in mind. That's always very good when you have low cooldowns. That means you can use your skills more often at a faster rate. And then this has a 100% chance to reset cooldowns upon a successful attack. So there's no guard included. You have to land this skill to get the reset. And then her second skill increased attack by 29% and deals burn damage. So she has double dot. She does burn and starlight. This is becoming a thing in this game where we get more and more characters that deal double dot damage. It just means that her damage is going to be pretty strong, guys. She's an attack type character. She's going to deal a lot of freaking damage. She's going to have a lot of power. You can bet on that. Her PvP exclusive, disable target strike skill, active skills for 3 seconds when successful skill guard included ends. So even when they're guarding, this will apply as long as you hit them. And strike skills are these skills right here with the closed fist. So any character that has strike skills, say they have a strike skill that has hyper armor, super armor, immunity, whatever, she's going to remove that thing for 3 seconds. It's really going to decrease your opponent's survivability against you. She's just going to be able to do a lot of damage against them because they won't be able to use their skills, or they're going to have to mess around, dodge more often to try to avoid her attacks. It really makes things very difficult when you can disable skills. Now, it's only strike skills, so if characters are using blast skills or they're using grabs, she's not going to be as efficient against them, but against characters with strike skills, this is a very powerful thing. And then she gains super armor for 3 seconds when using a skill, and she has a 60% chance to break the target's guard upon landing a skill. Ignore the target's guard and disables their guard for 4 seconds. So she can break their guard. 60% chance is good, but it's not great. It's not 100%, but still 60% chance is pretty damn good. And this is an interrupt skill, which is insane. And from her core effect, this skill can actually get reset. So she actually has 2 skills that actually can be reset. That is freaking cool. That is very strong. We'll see how that plays out, but she's looking like a damn good character so far. And then her default skill is a strike skill, and her strike skill is active team members reflect 10% of damage received for 4 seconds. I was really hoping she would have the Starlight Striker effect, but unfortunately she didn't. So let's preview her skills. First skill. Very beautiful. Very beautiful. Okay, so she keeps them stationary when she does that. Let's look at that first skill again. Okay, nice little combo there, and she throws them up in the air, which is always good. Okay, this one kind of sucks that they stay stationary. She's not moving them up in the air. But this one does move them up in the air. And then her default finisher. Wow, wow. That is a cool skill. I really love how she stands on one foot also. That's really cool. Wow. That's a pretty damn long animation. Wow, that is a cool looking fight, PG. Let's look at that again. Very, very cool. Man, I'm liking Mian. She looks like a strong character. I think she's going to be quality for sure. We'll see how good she's going to be, but I really love her artwork. I think she's just really beautiful, to be perfectly honest. She's different and unique amongst all the other characters, and I like that. Should you pull for her? Well, that's completely up to you. You know, I always tell you guys that you really should save your rubies for the collab characters or even the BS characters because they are just insanely powerful. They prove time and time again that they are massively strong in this game. But obviously, if you love this character and you don't give a damn, then pick her up. You know, play the game how you want, pick the character you want. There is a shop that you can buy her if you really want to. They do have these little deals here. So the first deal here is they have this one for $80. They have a Starlight Stone. And this is a double attack stone, which is really nice. That's really going to buff up her damage. You get her 5 PG card. You'll be able to pretty much level up this character. Personally, guys, I've always felt like these $80 packages are really just a bit too pricey. And then you have this one here where you can get her memory, and you can get 2 more of the Elemental Fest memories. You do get 4,600 rubies, which is good, but then you get these experience bottles. I just think it really is just very pricey, especially now that we have Elizabeth. Now, if you don't have Elizabeth, maybe you'd want to try to pick up Mian for Lunatic, and then again, maybe not. The rewards are better in Lunatic mode and Guild Raid, but honestly, if you're already playing on Expert, I don't think it's really a big deal if you can't play Lunatic. And I do think this is a pretty pricey pack. Then we have this one here. Now, this pack is actually not bad. This is not bad at all. It's $27 in American currency. You get 800 rubies. You do get a Fest voucher. So, you know, this will pick, and Mian is in here. That's pretty cool. But you're not, you know, this isn't a selector. However, you also can choose between either these tokens or these tokens. So this here would be the equivalent of 1,800 rubies, and this would be the equivalent of 1,800 rubies. So you're actually getting 1,800 rubies plus this. That's 2,600 rubies. You get a Fest voucher, and you have a Fest selector in here as well. You can choose between a Fest selector. Mian is not in here, and neither is Elizabeth. So yeah, that's a bum deal. Not bad, Netmarble. And then you have a stone here that you can pick. And this is a double attack stone, which is nice for shock, darkness, burn, chill. You can pretty much choose between any circle stone you want that has double attack with any kind of dot. But I would really choose the memory selector myself if I was going to do this. If you're going to choose a stone, I don't think it's really worth it. But if you choose the selector, I think that kind of ups the ante. This is not a bad deal. It's okay. It's decent. It's fair. I might actually end up buying this one because I do think it's a decent deal. I don't think it's awesome by any means, but I do think it's a decent deal. This one here, you do have a Fest voucher, which is nice. You get 3,600 rubies. You do have the Platinum Battle Card Summon ticket here, which, I mean, you know, you might get one of these cards. It's okay. It's decent. And then you can choose between your tokens. I mean, this is 5,400 rubies. That's a lot of damn rubies, guys. That's 9,000 rubies total. And then you can choose between a Fest selector or the stones again, the double attack stones, which is nice, right? But again, I would choose the memory selector all day, every day. So you get a selector, you get the Fest voucher, you get, you know, 6 tokens or 9 card summons, but $80, I mean, It's a bit steep. It's a bit steep. $80 is still quite a bit for this. This one here, though, isn't too bad. This is not a bad deal. And the fact that you get a fest memory selector isn't bad. It's okay. Fair. Decent. So what I'm going to do is, since I already have these tokens, we're going to go ahead and see if we can get Mian. Okay. Nothing there. Nothing there. All right. Here we go. Come on, give me old girl. Give me old girl. And if I didn't have these tokens, I probably wouldn't do this because I always advise all of you to save your rubies. Unless, you know, like I always say, unless you just really love the character and you want to pick her up. Come on now. Come on. But I do like her. I think she looks awesome, to be perfectly honest. And I just skip that. Nothing there. Bummer. Let's do it again. Come on now. Hook it up. Hook it up. Okay, nothing. So far, we're getting pretty screwed. We're not getting really anything, which sucks. Show me that red. Show me that red. Okay, nothing. Oh, my Lord. We're getting raped, my friends. We're getting raped. And it really is nice. You know, you have these tokens. I pretty much do this for free, which is awesome. Oh, my Lord, man. We are getting screwed something fierce. No fess at all. Nothing. These bastards. And the thing is, you still don't have her card. You know, you're still going to spend rubies to hopefully get her card. Crap. I mean, I'm getting a lot of all-star gold memories, which is nice. That's pretty dope, actually. That's really going to help level up collab characters. Gold border collab characters, anyways. Come on, man. All right, all right. Please be Mian. Please be Mian. That would be so freaking dope. Huh? Oh? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yes. Yes. Hell yes. Thank you, Netmarble. Oh my God, man. I didn't think I was going to get crap, and we got her before the pity, which is awesome. Hell, oh, and got a little memory for Alice too. That's dope. So I'm not going to go any further. And I could go all the way to the end. I could get her memory. Well, Well, you know what? Screw it. Let's do that. I mean, this is kind of the thing that sucks is, and when you pull for a character, you got to go for their memory too, which sucks. Oh, nice. I didn't have Athena. Sweet. Speaking of Athena, I wonder when we're ever going to get that Fest Athena. Like, when in the hell are we going to get her? Come on now. Come on. It looks like I'm going to have to spend a little rubies if I want to get this memory, which is a bummer. I was really hoping I could do this with my tokens. Nothing, nothing. Not looking good. Okay. Not looking good. So we just need 19 more, so 2 more pulls. Let's go in here. Okay, so we got a Fest voucher. We got an All-Star Fighter voucher. Sweet. Let's go ahead and use those things, see if we can get something good. Come on now. Hook me up with a Fest. Nice, nice, please. Ah, crap. Well, crap on me. Okay. No biggie, no biggie. Come on now, hook it up, hook it up, hook it up. Come on, we know we're getting a fest, but which one? Please be somebody I don't need. Please be somebody, I mean, please be somebody I need. Come on. What? Oh, not bad. Okay, cool. I'll take it. I'll take it. I actually need memories for Hotaru. Hell yeah. All right, I will take it. That's cool. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I'm not sure if I'm going to go to the pity and go ahead and get her memory, or if I'm just going to go ahead and save for the next fighter. But I'll probably end up just getting her memory, to be perfectly honest with you guys. I do have some card summons here. By the way, something I want to bring up here. I think it really sucks that they did what they did here. It's a real bum deal that we can't put Mian's 5PG card in this extra 1% chance. You know, whenever you put a card in this slot here, you do get the extra 1% chance, and the other cards you get a 0.02% chance, which sucks, right? That's a bum deal. You know, for some of us that already have these cards, well, I don't have Leona's 3PG, so it's not a massive deal for me. But for some of you that already have those, you might want to put me on here, and you can't, to get that extra chance up. And that's a bum deal. So let's go ahead and see if we can get lucky and see if we can get that card. I'm just going to skip these guys because this video is already long enough as it is. See if we can get lucky. Okay, nice. I already have that card. All right, let's come on now. Yeah, see, this is kind of the thing that sucks. You know, and this is one of the reasons I tell you guys to save your rubies, because you just never know what's going to happen and the gotcha. You never know. I mean, if you're already next to the pity, then yeah, sure, why not go ahead and get her and, you know, go ahead and get her card if you're next to that pity. Okay, I got a Leah card. That's cool, I guess. I already have 3 sets and I only use 1 set. Really 2 sets maximum, to be perfectly honest, in PvE content. And in PvP, I just use 1 set usually. Sometimes I might use 2, but usually I just use 1. So we are not getting lucky at all. And I really hate pulling in here. Really, I should wait for the set cards to come into the game before I start doing this. Okay. So nothing big here at all. And we know we're going to be getting some new cards soon. So really, I shouldn't be doing this. But it'll be fine. All right. So, not bad. I got Leona's 3PG. And I got Shion's 3PG, which I already had. So, that's dope. So, right now, what I would want to do is I would want to take out this card and put in this card. But I can't. And it sucks. You know? I'm just going to go ahead and put her 3PG back in there. That way we can get more CP having 2 3PG cards on Leona. Come on now. But I am happy I got the 3PG for Leona. That's awesome. Okay, an Akane card. All right. Cool. Yeah. And we still need to go quite a bit further. So, another fest card, but so I didn't get her card, and I'm not going to be spending rubies, guys, to try to get that card. So, I guess it is what it is. Just going to keep saving until the next collab or BS, because that's really my primary focus. I was hoping I could get the card, but yeah, didn't happen, unfortunately. But I do have a couple more summons here. 。 . 。  . 。 . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . Come on, come on, come on. Okay, nada. And we'll do it one more time. And now we're going to get Mian's memory for sure. We'll at least do that. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, cool. So now we got a memory for old girl. So I'll level her up, do some testing, see how she does. It's too bad I didn't get the 5PG card. But again, make sure that you do the lovely cooler roulette. Make sure that you collect your hammers from the super mission. Those are very important. It's the last day for them. And let me know how y'all feeling about Mian. And as always, let me know what characters you've gotten, what cards you've gotten. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Y'all take care and have a good one.